RV Davy at RV Davy this morning. Hey, I just decided to come in here this early afternoon. Anyway, I went to get gas this morning, and I went to the cheapest gas station in Flagstaff. Okay, now here's the situation. The gas prices a week and a half ago were $4.43 a gallon, or $4.44, whatever. And from $4.44, within a week and a half further up the road, now we're looking at $5 even here in Flagstaff, and that's the cheapest gas up here. So, what does that tell me? Gas is definitely going higher than $5 a gallon, because it's at $5 now. It has gone up over 55 cents in a week and a half. 55 cents. That's a big difference. Why? Why are we getting scuffed with gas prices like this? Why is that? So basically, I paid $80 for 16 gallons of gas, because I had a little under a half a tank. So yeah, $80 for 16 gallons of gas. $80. That's $160 for a full tank of gas. When the last time when I was in Phoenix, when I first came up here, I filled up at how much was it? It was, let me think here. It was $150 even to fill this gas tank up. $150 even. So yeah, people were crying bloody, squirming bloody milk right up here. Yeah, I mean, there was like 300 people in the gas station pumping their gas, and you should have seen the looks on their face. It's like they were bleeding to death, you know. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, what's the gas price there in Connecticut right now? What is the gas price? Because like I said, right now it's $5 even. It was $4.99.9, which is basically, $5 a gallon. And it was, like I said, it was a little over a week ago. I topped it off. And here's why I filled it up, is because my generator wasn't working yesterday. It was $4.79. God, man, you guys are, 80. So basically, you're $4.80. $4.80. So you're about 19 cents, 20 cents cheaper there versus here. And I think the prices in Flagstaff are a little less than what they are in Phoenix. I think a little less. I think in Phoenix are more, because you got such a vast majority of people in Phoenix versus up here. You got 70,000 people that live up here in Flagstaff. That's the amount of people that live here. 70,000 people, which versus Phoenix, which has got 5 million people in that city. 5 million. So, man, we are in for some rough times, man. I don't know what to think anymore. I should go. That's a good idea. Top it off before it goes up another. Just think, it's 11 cents less. So let's just say tomorrow goes up 11 cents. That's 11 cents for each additional gallon plus tax. That's a big difference if you think about it. I should have filled mine up a couple days ago, but I waited. I waited because I was trying to conserve on gas, But here's the thing, I went to the grocery store, and I've spent $200 something at the grocery store. $245 I spent yesterday. $245. So yeah, okay. So here's Straight Jacket. He lives in Phoenix. Okay, he lives in Glendale, but he said it's $49. But I was gonna take a picture but some car was behind me and honking the horn at me to move out of the way. So, and they said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm trying to take a picture, man, of the price so I could post it, so I could show you what the price of gas. That's the cheapest gas up here." So, okay, so Flagstaff, so $49 Okay, you're $4.79. So yeah, okay, you're 10 cents cheaper than in Phoenix, because I thought Phoenix would be more. Okay, fries is a little cheaper. Okay, a little cheaper. Now Straight Jacket. Now go look at the price of. Go to the cheapest place, which is, I don't know, I can't remember where the cheapest place is, but find the cheapest price of gas and put that up. So James Gipe, we've got to give him a shout out. I've been trying so hard to get into his channel, but I haven't been on YouTube that much. I come in here sparingly. I'm trying to conserve on gas, I guess it costs gas to come into YouTube, and they demonetized James Gipe, they demonetized me. Now, how do I get that back? I got to ask you how I get that back, because I don't know. And so I'm demonetized, and I don't know why. And if I've done bad, then how do I get it back? Can I ever get it back? Can I get my monetized status back? I don't know. It's a good question. Good question, right? Never buy at the cheapest because you get less miles per gallon. Well, I went to Marathon Gas up here in Flagstaff. And the first thing I did is I had to do my laundry, right? So I take my laundry to, there's 2 4th Street laundries, two places. And I wasn't sure if they were both owned by the same people, right? But they are, which is great, because right where Fratelli's Pizza is a laundromat. And so I called them this morning, and they said, yeah, bring your laundry and we'll do it. We do your laundry for you. So it's like, I forget how much it is a pound, but it's like $15. I don't know. It's I think I had like how many pounds? I can't remember. But I'll know when I pick it up. I'll pick it up in another. Todd, you're to ban. Tasha Tilling should be out of here, I think. Is she? I don't know. Tasha Tilling needs to be banned from here. For good reason. She's lost her mind. She posted something else this morning? She's off her rocker, man. She is on something. What is she on? Because she is just absolutely out of her mind. Do you guys agree? Do you guys agree with me? I mean, come on, man. I don't want, Revelator Phoenix. Are you back in Phoenix? Is Revelator Phoenix back in Phoenix? I imagine he is. But it cooled off here today. It's actually quite chilly today. That's the other thing I was going to talk about, the weather. It's cloudy. It's all cloudy. I'm still getting over 13.56 on my solar charge, so I'm still getting some charge. I'm charging my Blue Eddy up so I can watch, because I watched Gold Rush last night. I ended up watching Gold Rush till like 1 o'clock in the morning. Because then there's a program called, where they were looking for, Opal? Would you believe Opal? Opal is actually 500 times more than the cost of gold. I never knew that. But that's why I like watching these programs, because I've never seen a program on Opal, but they were getting like cool colors like green, red, and black, and really cool. It was an Australian program, so they were mining for the opal in Australia, which was kind of like the South Part opal, yeah. Yeah, interesting. 500 times more than the cost of gold. So yeah, you get a little piece, man. It's 1 ounce. Imagine what's an ounce of gold now. So I don't know what an ounce of gold is worth. I guess I could Google it, but I can't right now. But see if you guys could figure out what the price of opal or gold is. Excuse me. Let's see what the price of gold is per ounce, and then 500 times. And then 500 times that for the opal. So I don't know if you find opal, in the United States. I imagine you can. I just don't know where you'd look for it. But 1,850 for an ounce, right? That's a lot of money. Well, figure opal 500 times that. So 5 times that amount. So times that out times 5, and that's the price of opal. That's some serious money. 1,850. You know, I'm thinking if I sell my property, I could just go buy a bunch of gold with it. You know, I can't go wrong, right? I can just sit on the gold for a year, or maybe 2. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I'll live that long. But let's see, teacher. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see. She won't be back unless she makes a new name or some. Okay, I see her last video 2 days ago. So she's got some serious mental issues. She needs to go to. She needs some help. She needs to get off of whatever she's on. First of all, yeah, we need to pray. I'll pray for her that she gets some help. I'll pray for that. That's the first step for her. Is this the Good Christian Fellowship channel that highlights the good life known as RV living? That's right. I am RV living for sure. Ask Straight Jacket if I'm RV living. Ask him. He'll tell you. I have no choice. What else can I do? Waiting to go to band practice. Yeah, I see. Well, I posted that picture up on you guys. Straight Jacket's in a pretty good rock band right now in Phoenix area, local Phoenix area, and their band's doing pretty good. They write their own music. That's the difference between bands doing cover and bands doing originals. They do their own material. They write their own stuff and play it and go live, before an audience. Yeah, there's a guy in your audience last time, Straight Jacket. I'm trying to think of his name. Yes, then how should pray our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Let's see. This is how you should pray. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Yeah, you're very, you got a good memory, for one. I wish I had your memory. I don't have it. I read things and I forget them. I could read anything and forget the next day. Just like that. So, I mean, that's one of the reasons I could never, be a songwriter. I mean, I could never be write lyrics because I wouldn't remember, my lyrics. So that'd be one problem for me. So, yeah, I could play the guitar. I have no problems with that. That's never been an issue. And then, playing and writing a tune, I could do that too. I've done it. I could do it again. It's not that hard. For me, it's not. For other people, it might be. But it just comes a little easier for me for some reason. It's always been that way. I have to go back in the studio and redo solo tracks to 2 songs for my other band. Okay, I'm a Christian nomad that resides in Arizona. Okay, I reside, I'm basically in Arizona. I've thought about relocating out of Arizona. I've thought about, if I sold my property, I could buy property like in like the south, more of the central west end of Arizona, like Quartzsite, somewhere between Quartzsite, Salome, Wendon. I was looking at a map at some towns around there that, I could just buy a place, I need a bathtub for one. I need to be able to soak my feet, take care of my feet better. And my feet are the biggest issue for me. So I want to do that. And I got some medicated cream that I put on my feet. I put it on about twice a week. So I'm going to take a look at my feet tomorrow and see if I can improve my feet. I did buy some lidocaine. I think it's called lidocaine patches. I bought 12 of those, so I'll try those. I haven't tried them yet, but I have them. Let's see. The Lord will save me, and we will sing with stringed instruments on all the days of our lives in the temple of the Lord. Let's see. So the Lord will save me, and we will sing with stringed instruments all the days of our lives in the temple of the Lord. There we go. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if I could bring my guitar up there. I've got five instruments, 5 basic guitars. I have a ukulele. I've got a what's the other instrument? I've got electric. I got electric acoustic, and then I've got the mandolin too. I've got that. So I sing with a stringed instrument. And I've sang. You could go to DMS 1962, 65. Now I was cussing a little bit there. That was 2015. I've changed a bit since then, quite a bit actually. But yeah, I sang at a lake called Lake Mead. We drove a boat. My friend, I should say, my former friend, rented a pontoon boat. And we threw a bunch of instruments and PA gear and stuff, and we went into Lake Mead. And then one of our other friends went along with his boat, because he had a small fishing boat with a certain, I think, a 5 horsepower motor. And we went back into Lake Mead. We went about an hour and a half into Lake Mead. Now I bet you where we were is dry now. I bet you could go out another probably mile or two, and be on open land, because there's just no water. Matter of fact, there's just Lake Mead's drying up. They're at the point where they could pump water out to serve the people, because they added a pipe system to it like back 5 years ago. Spent like, I forget how many millions of dollars on it. Almost $1 billion they spent on it. Imagine that. Just so they can pump water, so states can still get their amount of water that they need, their percentage of each state. Like Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, California. Those states. Let's see. Wonder Hussey said they offering rewards for anyone that finds a body in Lake Mead. Well, they've already found 2. That's a known factor there. 2 bodies were already found. So, will they find more? Probably. The mob, matter of fact, an ex-mob member came out just recently on YouTube and said he wouldn't really say a whole lot, but he said that there were a lot of bodies. That's what the mob would do in Las Vegas. They'd take these bodies and they would, concrete them in 55-gallon barrels. So you can only imagine what they did. I don't even want to think about it. But it's brutal. Our society is such a brutal society, if you think about it. The whole world is. Russia killing kids, and that's a normal thing now, killing kids. It's not even just, no problem. Kill kids. Kill their parents. Kill their grandparents. Kill their pets. Who cares? Doesn't really matter, It doesn't really matter. And then you got kids killing kids now. Now you got 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds with assault rifles going into schools and gunning down people. Now the last shooter, actually there was a shooting in Phoenix yesterday, I think. Straight Jacket he probably wouldn't have heard about it. I saw the article in, Davey, you've lost, no I haven't. Well, how have I lost it? I have not lost it. Look at Tasha Teelan. That's somebody that has lost it, okay? Read from the bottom only. Only do sports next. Sports. Tomorrow, we got the finals. Celtics, and we got the Warriors. And the Warriors lost their home court advantage. They lost the first game of the series. So, laughing online. True, she thinks BBN is a good guy. BBN is a good guy. Tasha Teeling, whatever. Not Tasha Teeling, somebody else. Let's see. Next time you share a meal, don't hog the food, and you won't get sprayed with the hose. What do you mean share? Next time you share a meal, don't. I didn't hog the food. You didn't hear what I said. I made a big garden salad, and I gave the guy. I told him that bowl of salad I was giving to you, guy. It was yours. Did I ever say that I was giving that bowl to me? No. I was giving it to you. I made a huge salad. I made basically a you know how you go to the grocery store and you buy a head of lettuce? Well, I had like a lettuce and a half. I had in there with 2 tomatoes and two green bell peppers and a red pepper. That's what I had in that garden salad with Italian dressing that I made from scratch. It wasn't like, I buy Italian seasoning and I mix it simply with vinegar and oil. That's it. That's my whole recipe. People on Prozac kill. It's one of those things. I mean, somebody shot, I forget the amount of people in Phoenix the other day at a strip mall on Dunlap Avenue. If you guys know where Dunlap Avenue is in Phoenix, Straight Jacket would probably know. But he's probably not here anymore because he had to go to band practice. So, see, garden salads make people lose their minds. I love salads, and I bought enough to make, 4 salads in here. Just because I don't have to cook, makes it easy. That's the other thing. I could do a video on making a garden salad. I've got cucumbers. I got tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. I've got that. Let's see, that bowl of salad was yours until you realized you were being. No, Judith. No. I was giving. He got to eat the whole thing. Okay, he ate the whole thing. It was all his. Dunlap is in the ghetto, but then again, so is Phoenix. Not necessarily. North Phoenix has got nice neighborhoods. If you go up to Northwest Phoenix, it's very nice. Peoria's got really nice neighborhoods. Peoria, Phoenix, northwest part of the valley. What's the town that was the Super Walmart's at? Where is it? You would know, Revelator. What's that super center in? I'm trying to think, up there in Anthem. That's a really super nice area up there, and that's Phoenix. You can't say all of Phoenix is bad neighborhoods. I lived in Peoria for 30 years, and it's turning ghetto. There's houses that are, your average price of a house is $300,000 now. Who on earth can afford, a ghetto house in Phoenix? They can't. A very, a person that's hurting financially cannot afford a house because they got to have good credit. And most people don't even have good credit these days just because they don't. So therefore, they can never qualify to buy a home unless you could pay cash for it. Peoria is sketch. Northwest Phoenix is very nice, man. Go up to Carefree Highway and cut across. Carefree Highway? Go across Carefree Highway. You tell me Carefree is a ghetto? You guys telling me that Carefree is a ghetto? Carefree, Arizona is ghetto? Those are three. Hugh Downs lives in up in Carefree. Hugh Downs. You guys remember that name, Hugh Downs? He had a national TV syndicate program on national TV. His house is what, 25 million? And you're telling me that's a ghetto neighborhood? I don't think so. Let's see. Money can't stop a deteriorating neighborhood. America itself is deteriorating. Our government system, our democracy is coming to an end. If you haven't noticed, guys, pay close attention to what is going on with our government system. The Republicans have lost their minds. And I'm not saying Democrats haven't as well. I'm going to say both parties just because I can. But the Republicans, think about what they're doing. They have a forgetful memory. They can't remember that there was something that happened at the state capitol building. They can't remember. What happened there? Nothing. Nothing happened. Donald Trump said nothing happened. Of course he's going to say that. But they did arrest. They had a guy that was going to leave in the airport. He went to the airport. Navarro, which was one of Trump's appointed people in his government. Navarro got arrested at the airport and taken, handcuffed, shackled, and taken to court. Yeah, because he failed to whatever. He failed to acknowledge his symbolism, that he swore under oath for. So they took him into custody. He even has a paralyzed sticker from the government. Paralyzed sticker? I don't have a sticker. I've got a license plate, but I am paralyzed. I've got proof to prove it. So we do have that. It is a communist takeover. I predicted it right before the COVID fraud occurred. No, COVID was a real thing that I had COVID 3 times. I truly had it. Did I die from it? I could have, but I didn't. Some people did die from it. But COVID was real. The only difference was people can survive through it just like you can the common cold and the common flu. You could die from the flu as well. You can get pneumonia with the flu, which fills up your lungs, and then you can't breathe. And if you don't get the help, you don't get with doctors, you can die from it. No problem. You can die from it. For sure you can die from it. If Jesus was here, he would tell Davy to get up and walk. I cannot just walk. You guys keep saying I'm faking this. I've got doctors to prove. I mean, come on. Come to my doctor and you ask him what condition I'm in. I wish I could walk. If I could walk, I would. If I could walk, I would. I would give $1 million if I had it to walk again. I would. No doubt about it. You could die from taking... imagine you could if you can't go. Then if you can't push it out, then you could die. But if you can't push it out, then you take something to help it break it up. Yeah, you take something to break up your clump in your intestinal system. Yeah, that's what you do. You take it's still called stool softener. Yeah, you take stool softener. I've got some in here actually. I could show you. I could show you something here. Let's see here. Let's just do this. Now here Here's all my wonderful pills I take. Let's see what we got here. We got Red Deer Velvet. Don't really need to take that. I got this. Let's see if I can. That's what we got. The Gabapentin. This is 300. I take 400 milligrams now. But I could take extra with this. Let's see. We got Allergy Pills here. Let's see what else we got. What else do we have? Let's see. Okay, we got Entresto. That's for my heart. This stuff, one bottle is $2,300, guys. This is $2,300 right here. Imagine if I could sell this. I would be arrested and go to jail if I did that. So I wouldn't dare do it. But yeah, there's my milligrams, 24, 26 mig. I take this to help for my heart condition. Yeah. Let's see what else do I got here. Let's see. We got this. What else do we got? Let's see. I got my insulin in here too. What else we got? Hold on. Tamoxifen. This is Tamoxifen. This is to help with urinating. Got urinate. I got, you name it. I got. Let's see, what is this? This is the Gabapentin. This is the recent, the 400 milligrams of Gabapentin. This 400 milligrams doesn't even do the trick. It doesn't even help me really. It doesn't do justice. Now here, this is what my doctor gave me. So got that. What else do I got? What else do we got here? Oh, let's see here. I mean, it's all the same. I got just, I don't know, what is this? This is Losartan, 25 mig. This is the same thing as Entresto. If I run out of Entresto, I can go to this, but I can, as long as I get the other, I guess I'm good. Let's see here, what do we got here? Let's see. Let's see, have a good stream. Yeah, straight jacket. Yeah, I'll try to. We will try. We're not doing too bad here. But yeah, I'm just showing them. I'm just showing all the pills I have here that I take. And because I take this, I do good for myself, you know. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see. I gotta have eye surgery too. That's the other thing I gotta get eyes for. I have eye surgery that's due July 1st. Looks like Jim's pills, huh? Alright, well, I'm not dying. I haven't died yet. Here, so hold on a second here. Let me do something here. I don't know if I could do this. I don't think this will stay on, but no, it won't. Anyway, let's see right here. It's like flexible eyeglasses. Let's see what else we got. I got insulin. I don't take all these. Not all these. I take about, I don't know, five. Five out of here. I dig 5 out of it. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me, I don't know if I can get back to. There we go. Carlos said you only had weeks to live. Carlos, he's full of himself. Nah, I'm going to live longer than that. Does it look like I'm dying? No. Camo Dave, look at him. He lived forever, right? Didn't he? Remember that name? Camo Dave? Didn't that guy live forever? What time is it, guys? You know what time it is? Phoenix time? I got to pick up my laundry at 1:30. I got to remember. And I might lose my spot here, too. So, I got a really good spot. It's a nice, kind of shady spot. Let's see, what's my solar at? I don't even know what it's at. Hold on a second here. Let me, Can't really see. Let me pull up my solar here. I'm at 13 something. Hold on. I can't even read it. Yeah, 13, almost 14. 14.4 is a perfect charge, but that's my little meter. So, but anyway, that's that deal here. Alright. I wish I had. So anyway, but charging up my Blue Eddy here. Let's see, it seems your channel has really died down recently. Yeah, it has died down quite a bit. I'm not sure. You know, I know somebody was bad-mouthing my channel. I think it could have been. Who do you think that could have been, man? Who? Who do you think could have been bad-mouthing out of my channel? Who comes into my channel and bad-mouths my channel? Who? Who is that? Who is that famous person? And your glasses are no longer broken. Well, I just bought some new reading glasses because the eye doctor I saw up here says I didn't need glasses. She says up to you. If you want to get them, get them. But, you know, I said, well, might as well, because you know why they don't give them these? Because I get them for free. My insurance pays for them. And at the next time I go, I'm going to ask for glasses, just because they're better quality than these. And if I get 2 pairs for free, let's do it. Camo Dave put his trust in witch doctors, and it cost him. Camo Dave I mean, look at Doxinator. I mean, look how big his channel is. Isn't his channel like flourishing? I mean, look at how many people does Doxinator have for subscribers? Yeah, Tasha must have gone crazy. Wonder what happened. I don't know what happened with Tasha. You know, she or he, I don't know how to put it. I mean, how do you determine it? How could you say somebody's a she when they weren't born that way? You know, I look at it like, were you born that way? What were you born as, or what? When you're born, you're either one or the other. You're not. How are you in between one or the other? I mean, I guess today's day and age, you know, but the way our government, if Republicans get in office, they'll change all that. You gotta remember that, because they don't believe any of this stuff. So that's just for Republicans. But I'm not a Republican or Democrat, so don't say I'm one or the other. I'm not. I don't support either one of those channels or those groups of politicians. They're just a politician. What do they really know? Are they a scientist with how to fix how are they going to fix? How do you tackle inflation? How do you get rid of inflation? How do you do it? One of the key, sexual deviancy is one way ticket to. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah, sure it is. But you know, you could also you could also repent with God and change yourself. You know, people have that option. Tasha went wacko on everyone, and also she said she's coming back to Arizona. What's she coming back to Arizona for? Why? You know where she's going? She's going to Slab City. She's going to go to Slab City when she goes. You know why? What's that Slab City, guys? Do you guys know? What is that Slab City? I don't trust that place. I don't trust it. I would never go there, for one. Because the second I would be there, I'd be dead. Let's see. I bet she was never molested. She says she was. She says she was molested by her parents. Her parents, her dad, mother, I don't know. Who? I mean, is there proof? Is there evidence? Do we have evidence here? Did she take them to court? Did a 12-member jury determine that she was molested? Did they? Is there Was there ever a 12-member jury that did that? I don't know. Dressed like a woman when you're a man is not repentance. No, I mean, imagine if, let's just say tomorrow I decide to dress like a woman, put a wig on and some lipstick and some eyelash, and I do all this and high heels, and then I go out somewhere. What do you think's going to happen? They're going to laugh at me. They're going to laugh. They're going to say, "What is this? This guy's freaking out of his mind. He's gone nuts. He's dressing like a woman when he's a man. I mean, come on. Why is he doing this?" That's what they're going to say. That's just the way our society acts. But you could be like Rosie O'Kelly. And Rosie O'Kelly dresses like a woman and is a man. Do people laugh? People don't know what to say or how to say it. They don't know. They just don't say anything. They just kind of like look. And then they say something afterwards. After she's or he have left the building, like Elvis would say. Elvis used to say, Elvis has left the building, I don't think Elvis would say that, but his personnel member or whoever that runs his club would say that. But see, we should ask her for a DNA test to verify nothing is askew. So yeah, you asked Tasha Tilling to do a DNA test. That's how you do it. Okay, go get a DNA test and see what you are. That'll prove it, right? That'll prove what you are. That's what they go by. Now, let's just say you get arrested, you get put in jail. Where do they put you? Think about that. They put you in jail, but where do they? How do they determine where they're going to put you? Are they going to put you in men? Or are they going to put you in the woman's cell? Okay, you're claiming you're a woman, so does that mean you get to stay in with the women? I think not. What do you think, Janice? You think? What do you think? If they put you in jail, if you were born a man, they're going to put you with the men. Matter of fact, they'll probably separate you. They'll probably put you in your own little cell, away from everybody. They'll take you out of general population, and that's where you're going to go. But I'm just saying. I mean, what do you think, Janice? I'm just taking this from a woman's standpoint, What does the woman say about this? Let's see, the cops are doctors. Let's see. So, well, leave it up to them. But I don't know. I don't know what our world is anymore. I don't. What is our country? What does our country become? What is it? I don't even know. It's not what it used to be. 25 years ago, things were so much different than they are today. Way different. What do they go by a name? They go by a name. So Tasha would go to a woman's, would be in with women, right? Right? I think. What's on their license? So, okay, but when you go to jail, Janice, where do they put you? Do they go by what's on your license? Is that what they do? So if your license says Tasha, you go to the female jail, right? Isn't that where that would be? Is that what it would be? It's a constitutional democracy, Trump. 2023. I don't know. I don't trust Trump with a 10-foot pole. I don't care for him. Then again, I don't care for either party. I think he's sold himself out too. I think he sold himself out. That's what I believe. And I mean, he doesn't know the truth. He doesn't know the truth from a lie. He doesn't know the difference. He thinks if he lies, he's telling the truth. That's what Trump thinks. Whatever is, isn't. What is, you know what I'm saying? Vice versa. So what is, isn't. What isn't, it is. That's how that works. That's crazy. Crazyism. I'm going to call the word crazyism. There's Trumpism, Trumpsters, there's all the people that buy into, Trumpism, whatever. I don't care. I don't care how people are going to vote. It don't matter. I don't care. It don't matter to me. I have to live with it regardless. I have to live with Biden, or I have to live with Trump, or I have to live with whoever. But personally, my mainframe is I trust Mike Pence. I like Mike Pence because he's a Christian. He's a Christian believer. He believes in God. He believes in telling the truth. He knows the difference between the truth and a lie. He knows the difference. Pence does. Not just Pence, but other people. But then again, there's Christians. I'm a Christian. But you could go to, we got Revelator, woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, those who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. See, that's what I'm talking about. There's, that's what's going on with our government system. What isn't, is. What isn't, excuse me. Got that backwards, but that's how it all works out. Like the insurrection. They say it never happened. But video proves it did. There were cops that were killed there. Police officers were murdered by people. And they were chanting, "Hang Mike Pence. Hang Mike Pence." So if they would have got their hands on Mike Pence, they would have hung him. They'd have killed him. He'd have been dead. He'd have been splattered all over the Capitol building. That's what would have happened if that were the case. I'm just saying. Am I wrong or am I right? Or if I'm right, then I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'm right. Right? Is that how that works? Hard to say. We got Joni Portwood in here. Let's see. What's going on, Joni Portwood? Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for all you people coming in. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate Revelator Phoenix for coming in, I think he's down in Phoenix now. Aren't you in Phoenix now, Revelator? I don't know if you... let me tell you something about Lake Mary, what I found out. I found out from a gentleman up here. He parked just as you did and got caught by a ranger. A ranger went ahead and told him he had to leave. He could not park. You know why they told him that? Because he was parked in the dirt. They said if you're parked, you have to be parked in a paved, like a parking lot, or, And I go, well, you know what? I mean, unless that's... I guess they don't consider that. They consider that off the road or something, or going off of. But they told him he couldn't park there. He went off. He was parked just like you did. He parked off right, overlooking the Lake Mary. And I think that's beautiful over there. I'm not going to say it isn't, because it is. But anyway, that's, and he got caught and told he had to leave. But you got lucky, and I believe just because you're a Christian. Your Christian belief really helped you there. But Klersky and the Keeper. Hey, brother, new here. I've seen you. You're a Camo Dave supporter. I used to be a Camo Dave supporter too. Until he didn't support me. But, I never was against him. I fight. Ask Revelator Phoenix. I tried like hell to get... I tried like whatever to get into his channel and stay in his channel, but he wouldn't let me. Just wouldn't let me. Wouldn't allow me. Didn't. Doxinator too, and then there's Destination Open Road. There's Yeah, RIP. Yeah, I say that to Camo too. I did it. I did a thing for him. I actually liked Camo Dave, but he just didn't like me. But that's beyond the point. It just doesn't matter, I just got into a good subject about, I went and got gas this morning up here in I'm in Flagstaff, Arizona, in case you guys don't know. Some people are aware of Flagstaff. It's beautiful out here. Look at it. I got nice trees and beautiful trees, Christmas trees, and, blue spruce, and beautiful, actually. But the weather's nice, too. But anyway, gas is what? The biggest factor is the cheapest gas in this town is $5 a gallon. Freaking crazy. But I filled up my tank. I was at between a quarter and 3/4 of a tank. My generator wouldn't run because it was right at that level where it wouldn't work. I got like a minute and a half on my microwave. I bought these beef corn dogs at Walmart the other day. They're by State Fair hot dogs, all beef. I got 16 of them now. I ate 2, so I got 14 left. But basically, it's 6 meals. Somebody's leaving. I'm here at Cracker Barrel, but in Flagstaff. And they're really nice here, man. They don't care if you stay here or whatever. You can, heck, people are living in the parking lot here. But see, I'm driving now. Top up. Well, good job, Dennis. Good job that you're doing that, because the gas is just going to keep going up, unfortunately. Oh, that guy took off. I guess he didn't like I didn't think he'd stay. Yeah, he came and put a message on my RV the other day and stating that, hey, your generator shut off. And I was like, yeah, so what about it? Well, it shut off. He goes, are you almost empty on your tank? If you're down to a quarter tank, you know it won't run. I said, yeah, I know that. I said, I should be above that, though. So I must have been at the edge line for that, between where just right at it. Because my gas gauge is not actually, oh, he's turning the other direction. Okay. Oh, so his door is the other direction. Okay, I see how he's doing it. Okay, that's fine. He knows I'm running my YouTube channel. Well, now he's probably thinking I'm talking to myself. Probably, but who knows? Who knows what he's thinking? People think that when you're on YouTube, who's this guy talking to, man? That's what they say. But Klersky, the keeper, I think, yeah, like I said, here's another. We need to get a bunch of Camo Dave people in here, and do a Camo Dave stream. Just get a whole group of people and, and just, talk about Camo Dave, a lot of people really appreciated him. I did too. He just didn't appreciate me, but he didn't like the fact that I was a live streamer. What else can I do? I'm paralyzed from my ankles down, if you guys didn't know. So, I can't walk like a normal person. I wish I could. Revelator Phoenix knows, because he came here. He helped me a lot. He bought me a couple meals. I thank him for that. He filled up a water jug, couple water jugs for me, which really helps out. Because there's a water faucet spigot that's right out here. So anyway, he did that for me, and I appreciate that, because now I have some water that I can use for making pasta or whatever. But always leaving. He's taking off. Well, let's see. He's going to move over a little bit. Yeah. He's a guy that's probably like 60 something, and he lives full time out of his van. So he's a full timer. A lot of full timers in here. I see people living out of their cars. That's when you're living out of your car, that you're hurting. It's a brutal to have to live. I mean, just think, living out of your car. I don't like all the piss stains in every parking lot in Flagstaff. Yeah, but here's the thing, Revelator. I think most people probably just go in the grass against the tree or whatever. But here's the thing. I noticed, because, like I said, I spoke to a guy the other day about, he parked at Lake Mary. He got tagged by a ranger that they couldn't camp there. He told him you can go into the forest, you go into a campground, and that's where you can go. But you just can't pull off the road by Lake Mary and be able to camp around there. That's just what he said, That's what would have happened to me, too. because when I go to these places, I notice that they seem to always get me, you know. I was in Walmart's parking lot camping, and freaking Flagstaff PD officer got me. And PD officers, Flagstaff police go, "King, you've been camping here for a couple days." You know, I said, "Well, it's because I can't afford otherwise, guy. That's why I go." But I noticed other people were. That's why I did. He goes, just because other people do doesn't mean you can. I go, "Well, I'm not going to argue with you there, but." I go, "Okay, well, that's fine. I'll move. I'll go elsewhere." He goes, "Well, there's a campground you can go to just up the road. It's called Tut. No, what is it called? Tut Hill." He said, "You go to Tut Hill, take that turn, and you go camping back in there." He goes, "I've camped back in there too myself, so yeah, I'm a Flagstaff resident. I happen to know where you can go and can't go." But I go, "Okay, all right." I left, and I said, "Thank you, officer. I appreciate your information. And I'll move on," you know. So that's how that worked, you know. And then I had Revelator Phoenix, which is a YouTuber in here too. He put my handicap plate on the back of my RV for me. That was another thing I appreciated him doing. So he did some. He bought me 2 meals, one at each Cracker Barrel, and he got me the water. So he done some good for me. I appreciate that. Thank you, Revelator Phoenix. God bless you. In Jesus' name, I say amen to that. So, you know, he's more inducted to making it into the Christian Hall of Fame for his good judgmental duties that he's served upon the RV Davy channel. So, and I appreciate Klersky to come in here. Appreciate him. I heard some good things about him. So, and I happen to believe all those things. So what do you think, Klersky? I mean, I'm glad you came in. I'm glad you checked the channel out. I'm a live streamer just because it's what I can do. You know, I do the things that I'm able to do in my paralyzed condition, you know, having dropped foot and lost my ability to walk, you know. I could walk with a walker, or I could use a wheelchair, electric wheelchair or whatever. I got some broken, all my glasses break right here. They all do. I end up sometimes asleep with my glasses on, and I snap them that way. But I did go, when I went to Walmart, I did replace. I've got 6 new pairs of reading glasses. So, but anyway, that's just scoop there. But it's good to have everybody in here. I think I had 16. I think I got like 16 total people in here today, which is pretty good for this channel. But yeah, so what else we got to say? Oh yeah, I got 1:30. I got to pick up my laundry, so I got to do that. And I'm thinking I bought food. I've got, you know, 200, well, about $150 worth of food. So I got some water. I don't want to eat too much pasta for my blood sugar. So I've got hard salami. I bought 2 pounds of that. And what else did I get? Bread, which is not good. I should have bought more eggs. I just didn't have the room for it. So glad I didn't. I got some stuff to drink. Needed more to drink. I needed more of the. I did buy a gallon of unsweetened tea, so and that works for me too. So, but so anyways, those are the things I've done. And I got some gas today, like I said, at 16 gallons, $80 even. That's funny how that came out, because the last time when I got gas, okay, the first time I filled up, it was 150 even. The last time I filled up, it was 80 even. This time it was 80 even too. But the gas was higher. But it still came out to 80 even, which is kind of funny. I think that's the Lord speaking right there. I think it is. That's the Lord's message. He's saying something. He's talking to me. Because every time I get gas, it comes out in an even number. It's always an even number. Not an odd number, but it's always been even. That's something I'm noticing. Well, the next time I'll take my phone. I'll actually take a picture of the gas with the gallons, just so I could calculate and determine how many gallons per that I'm getting. I'll check that out. I'm going to keep a close eye on it. See, salami isn't good for the heart. No, it might not be, but the thing is, peanut butter wasn't good either. So I don't eat much of it, but I eat a little bit. But I take my medication, and I do check my blood sugar. My blood sugar is high this morning, which is what I kind of figured it would be, because I had bread. I had French bread that I bought from Walmart, which is really good. Not good for me, but anyway. So I put some butter on it, and I don't know. But I did take my insulin, so it didn't spike too bad. It just spiked a little bit. But I took it before I actually ate the food. So, did your rig jump time? No, it didn't. No, it hasn't done that. So we're still doing good. The vehicle's actually running well. Doing pretty good. Let's see, what else we got here? Peanut butter's bad on the stomach lining. Yeah, that's why it's hard. That's why I don't deal with the peanut butter. I do have some jelly though in here, and it is sugar-free jelly. So, but they don't have sugar-free peanut butter. Not that I've seen. So, I was looking for sugar-free chocolate the other day, but I couldn't find it in Walmart. So, I don't know. I don't think it's come out yet, but I've seen a commercial for it. Sugar-free chocolate. Nestle's almond chocolate. Almond Nestle's is really good. But chocolate's another thing not good for you. God, what is good for you? Oh, got some lettuce, got some salad, got some good dressing I make. You look satanic when you shave. I didn't actually shave today. But I did get, let me see something here. I did get, hold on, I'm gonna look. Should be charged up. I think it's charged up. It is charged up. Let me unplug it. Hold on a second here. If I can do it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, here's my razor, in case you guys haven't seen it. Just keeps RV Davy nice and shaved. But it's all charged up. I charge it up every day without even thinking about it. I just got the cord up here, and I keep it in my Cardinal hat. So I got let's see, Arizona Cardinals. See, just to show you, I support the Arizona Cardinals. For football, they lost a player this week. A player died. Gadney is his name. He was a defensive player. They picked up to replace Hicks, their guy that they lost off a contract. He went to another team, so they signed Gadney to supply the needs for that player that went for more money to another team, because that's his choosing, But anyway, Gadney got in an automobile accident with his girlfriend in Texas, in Dallas, and bad accident, speeding. I don't know if he was speeding or the other car was speeding, but either way, he lost his life, and so did his girlfriend. They both lost their life at the same time in that car wreck. So, bad deal. I think he had the Lord inside within his soul. So, but see, the armies of heaven were following him, riding on white horses and dressed in fine linen, white and clean. They keep spraying the sky and making it cloudy. Yeah, what's the weather like in Phoenix down there, Revelator? I'm kind of curious. I didn't check. I didn't check earlier. I was watching another channel called Inside Russia. If you guys get a chance, check that channel out. It's pretty cool. He's the guy that lives in Russia, and he's showing you what it's like to live in Russia. He's scared. He's got his wife, and they're Russian. They were raised and born and raised in Russia. But he's seeing a different side of Russia that he hasn't seen since 1991, in case you don't know. But yeah, they went to a coffee shop, and he speaks English when he walks around, and people kind of look at him funny. They don't know what he's. They don't. A lot of people don't understand English in Russia. Some of them just learn Russian and that's it, just because they're born there. They just figure that's what they should support, the Russian, their nationality, you know. See, what is Revelator doing on the Sabbath? I mean, this is a Christian channel. It's a Christian based. Now, I'm not as strong a Christian. I mean, I believe in everything that Revelator believes. Believe me, I believe every bit of it. It's just that I don't portray the same as he does. But I believe the same things, and I'm just saying everything that he would believe in more. So that's just how it is here on this channel. But we pray, and we pray before and after. Let's see, 71 degrees in my RV. Are you running the AC? So you're running. Yeah, you must be running the AC, because you're in, 90-something degree weather. And Phoenix the weather is acting weird right now. I'm just going to say. Davey, when are you going to start holding Bible study? I don't know if I could do it on this channel. It'd have to be called, I'd have to create another channel for Bible study. This channel I need to kind of leave open, I'd flip people out, because I got people, sometimes you get non-believers and you get believers in here, you get a mixture of people in here. So it's what it is. I take it for what it is and nothing less. So, but I did get a big name channel coming here. Klersky came in here, which is a big YouTube channel. He was a big Camo Dave guy. He was the guy that was in Camo Dave's channel a lot. So, but yeah, and who else? I had James Gipe come in here, which is a YouTube building channel. So if you guys are looking to make it to 1,000 subscribers, this guy will get you there. He'll show you the way. He's good. He knows how to. Problem is, here's the problem I find with getting people, is that you get all these people from other countries, nationalities. They come to your channel and then they don't like it, or they don't understand English or whatever, and they don't stay. So they unsubscribe you really quick. So that's the only bad thing about that. But I did reach 1,070 something people in here. So, which is pretty good. I just haven't grown. I need to grow it some more. I need to get back to Gipe's channel and start growing the channel once again. The other way is to grow the channel is to go into other people's channels, into their live streams, and just stay in there for a while. Then people will get to know you. Get to know your name on there, and then they'll check you out, and then they'll subscribe. Hopefully, you get them. Hey, could you please subscribe to my channel, please, please, please? Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do, but they don't stay. That's the biggest problem on YouTube. You always get people that come in and then they leave after a couple times. So that's the only issue there. But yeah, I'm glad I got some gas. I topped it off. I noticed Janice Lala came in here, and she said she was out and about, and so she was getting gas, top it off her tank, which is a good idea, because the gas is just going to keep going up. I wish I had storage of extra gas where I could, keep the same price for a couple months, but nah, not gonna happen. Let's see. Most people care way too much about subscribers. That's the only way. I don't make any money on here because I don't have a monetized status. My monetize has been taken from me, so you never come into my live stream, Davey. I thought you were yeah, I will come into your live streams. It's just that I'm not on here that much. I haven't been lately, but I think I lost my subscription from you or something. I don't see when you're on, so I'm gonna fix that. Let me get that fixed. Whiplash. I gotta change that so I can go into your live streams. Let's see. So let me do that. Let me get that straightened out. Of course, it's hard to cover everybody, but I do my best. Don't complain about gas when you voted for Joe Biden. Gas was going to go up regardless. Didn't matter who was in office. Trump can't stop the price of gas because he doesn't own the gas station. He doesn't own the gas company. He doesn't own Shell. He doesn't own Mobil. Okay? Those companies control and they raise the price accordingly just because they can. It's not just the United States, guys. It's other countries. It's the entire world. There's a war going on against the entire world. Not just us, not against, it's all of Europe, it's United States, it's Canada, it's different countries, and they're raising the prices on us. They're jacking. I tend to think that this is end of time. I hate to say it. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But I think it looks that way, guys. All the pictures, all the painting on the wall, the signatures all point in that direction. I'm just saying. But I hope I'm wrong. I pray I'm wrong. I pray I am. But I don't know. But the Bible says there's end times, and I just think we could be on the way to our end time. I don't know. Took the initiatives away from big oil. So yeah, people. Can you blame Biden for the entire world's high prices of gas? Can you blame him? I don't think it's all his fault. 11 gallons, $53. 11 gallons, $53. Yeah, see. Look at Janice Lala. See, I got 16 gallons at $80 even. 16 gallons, $80. So just think, add the rest of it up. She would be like $78 or whatever, somewhere in that neighborhood for the amount of 16 gallons. But I'm not sure if her tank holds 6 or 15 gallons. See, I got a 15-gallon tank, so let's see, 15-gallon tank would be $170 to fill it up, roughly. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Let's see, are they trying to make it look like the end times? But according to the Bible, it's going to be a while before the final 7 years begins. Some of those things have already occurred. Proud Babylonians, some have. Not all, but some. I forget how many. But I was looking at another channel, and it had pointed out quite a few that they thought we were heading in that direction. So, but I hope I'm wrong. I'm not saying I'm not trying to predict any. You might think I'm predicting, but I'm not. I'm just, like I said, I'm hoping I'm wrong with all this. Welcome from the land of the ice and the snow. Frometh midnight sun, where the hot springs flow, how soft your fields so green can whisper tales of gore, of how we calm the tides of wrath are your overlords. On we sweep with fleshing, or our only goal will be the western shore. Yeah, coming. This is all coming. I'm reading this coming from Revelator Phoenix's channel, which is it's coming from the Bible. So this is speaking from the Bible. What song is that? It is Led Zeppelin. What song? That would be. I know the song. I'm trying to whip it out here. Let's see. Can't think of the song now. That's what I'm saying. My mind's gone blank. So was fulfilled what was spoken through the prophet. I will open my mouth in parables. I will utter things hidden since the creation of the world. The one revelator, Phoenix said. The one revelator, Phoenix said. Hold on, let me go back. Hold on. Let's see. It was a song by Led Zeppelin. Hold on a second. I'm trying to see. And as we wind on down the road, I must be. Let's see. Yes, that is Zeppelin. I am pretty sure Zeppelin. Oh, the song Zeppelin. Yeah, I'm not familiar with every song of Led Zeppelin, but you're saying Zeppelin. Okay. All right, we got that understood there. Other things since hidden since the creation of the world. Of course, God, as we know, God made the world, and then He said, "Bring me light." Then there was light. He said, "Bring me and." Bring me the heavens, There's heavens. There's 7 things He points out to. When God came about, He said the things, the 7 things. Of course, we all know that they're the 10 commandments. 10 commandments of law, the basic law of the world, not just one country, but the entire world structure. Then the thou shalt not steal, But people steal, right? People steal, rip things off all the time. Does that mean they're going to go to hell? No, it doesn't. They could still make it to heaven. They have to repent their sins, yes. We all have to repent our sins. And if we don't, then we're in trouble. Let's see. Oh, let the sun beat down upon my face and stars fill my dreams. Traveler both times and space to be where I have been. Let's see. To sit with the elders of the gentle race. This world has seldom seen. They talk of days for which they sit and all wait. All will be revealed. Let's see, it's 59 degrees inside my rig, but that's because it's 59 degrees outside. Well, most of the time when it's a degrees outside means that it could be more degrees inside. Typically, like when I'm in Phoenix, temperature's 110, but inside my rig would be, 150, 60. And then I'd start to really not appreciate the heat. I'd start going through a heat stroke. Heat stroke would be coming upon me, That's a big problem when it gets down in Phoenix. Now, I'm not in Phoenix. I'm in Flagstaff. I'm in Flagstaff for a reason. Because it's 7,000 feet elevation. And it's much cooler up here. It's very windy outside, though. If I open up the blinds here. Hold on a second here. Let me open up my window here. Oh, we got a nice breeze out there. Let's see here. Hold on. I'll show you what we got going on here, if I can do it. go. It's windy. It's a little windy out there. Got the big trees around me. There's a whole Flagstaff of Arizona. But yeah, it's beautiful out actually. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's a little windy out, but that's typical for Flagstaff. It's always windy up here. It's seldom, let's see, Led Zeppelin Immigrant song. Immigrants from the inner earth. Immigrant song off of the Immigrants album. Now I'm not, let's see, talking song from Tongues. Let's see, from Tongues of Lifting, Grace Sounds, Caress My Ear. Whoops, I blew that right there. Let's see, that went flying by real quick. Let's see, all I see turns to brown as the sun burns the ground, and my eyes fill with sand as I scan this wasted land. Let's see, the subterraneans amongst us. The subterraneans amongst us. How do you resolve your religion with listening and being a fan of death metal? I'm not listening to death metal. I'm not listening to any music, actually. I haven't listened to music in quite some time. Actually, I haven't. So, no, I haven't listened to music in a while. I don't even put my radio on when I drive. I don't even listening to that. I'm not even listening to that. So, but yeah, I'm not really. I don't know. For some reason, I'm just not into listening to music these days. I'm just not. Let's see, Saint Madness. Well, I'm friends with the lead singer. Friends with him. And he's actually a Christian. He is a Christian man. Believe me, he was just in the hospital with COVID, and he also had pneumonia on top of that too. So, yeah, he was in the hospital for a month. So, Arizona governor visits Israel for talks on trade, water, and security. Let's see, Satanic music is permitted. No, it's not. I'm not listening to anything, so you can't say. I can listen to Christian music. There's Christian death metal, There is Christian death metal, but am I listening to it? No. Doesn't mean I'm listening to any of that. There are bands that identify as Christian death metal, actually. But no, I don't listen to death. I'm not listening. See, I like Todd's. You like Todd's music? They're actually good. I'm not saying they're not. I mean, there are musicians that believe in God and they're Christian, but they play secular music. It's what they do. But even Led Zeppelin. There's lots of musicians that have. You'll see a cross. Even Ozzy Osbourne has a cross. Ozzy Osbourne's not doing so good right these days. I don't know if you guys know that, but he might be one of the next people to leave the earth. He's not doing real well right now. I don't perceive that he'll be playing any Steely Dan is Satanic. And I think Steely Dan is a very good music to listen to. For really soothing type music, but Jimmy Page bought Aleister Crowley's home. Yeah, I think didn't he do that? Does he still own it today? Dandruff, does he actually still own that property? Because he was nearly brain dead like 20 years ago. He was nearly brain dead 20 years ago. We talking about Ozzy Osbourne was nearly brain dead 20 years ago. I think his his own wife, thinks for him nowadays. I believe. Let's see, I only watch YouTube. I listen to YouTube when I am driving, and only channels you don't have to watch, like this stream. I drove while listening. See, well, I appreciate people like Jenna Slawlaw, because she comes in here and supports not only my channel, but a whole bunch of others, you know. She's amazing at what she does, helping other YouTube channels out. I will say that. See, the Lord will save me, and we will sing with stringed instruments all the days of our lives in the temple of the Lord. See? Yeah, so. Yeah, I mean, I've already asked the Lord to save me. Believe me, I've done that. I have. And I've sinned in the past, but I'm not living a sinful life right now. I am not. What time is it? You guys know what time it is? I should have taken warning. It's just people running, hiding, lost. You can't find a place to go. So it's the red skies at the red skies at night. Wasn't that a song by Red Skies? Wasn't that what's the band? I'm trying to think of the name of the band. I can't come up with the names now. Let's see. I know who the band is, and I met them. I met the band that came up with those words in one of their songs. Red skies at night. Oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Remember that song? I'm trying to think of the band. But yeah, and I met them. I went to Denny's with them too, you know. Had freaking, I don't know, a late night snack, I guess you could call it, you know. And yeah, I was backstage with them, and I'm trying to think. I was another famous musician. I took him to the concert, and he was a famous drummer of a famous band that was from Northern California, from San Francisco. Actually, he lived in San Francisco. Trying to think of the band he played in. But yeah, he was big. Their band was good friends with another huge rock band that came out of Northern California. Huge. And anyway, he walked. We went to the show. We came up. We asked for Jamie, the guitar player for the Fix. If you remember the band called the Fix. But anyway, Jamie came out and said, "Hey, come on back, man." He knew him. He knew who the guy was. They were talking about, you know, doing a side project and recording and stuff like that. And I thought that was kind of cool, you know. And they had a bunch of food, and they had beer, just any kind of beer you could ever think of that was there. Take your pick, man. Just drink what you wanted. But no, back then I was walking. I think I had one beer. That was it, 'cause I had to drive. So, but anyway, the Fix and all the guys were great. The only guy that didn't come with us was the singer, Jamie. I forget the other members of the band, but because the Fix sang "Saved by Zero." Yeah, the Fix, they were great guys. I met them all, man. And yeah, matter of fact, they got my name. They got my name in their catalog. So if I ever want to see them again, I can see them for free. Matter of fact, though, not only for free, but they'll let me go backstage with them. So I got lifetime backstage passes for those guys. Great group of guys too. Nice guys. Guitar player, super cool. I mean, everybody. The drummer, everybody was cool, man. I thought those, I don't think I talked to very many rock bands that were like rock stars, that type. But the ones I did talk to, they weren't that friendly and they weren't that nice. The Fix certainly were very kind and friendly. The only one that was, like I said, I could say that wasn't was the lead singer. Cy Curran. Cy Curran was his name. But anyways, he's a clothes designer. They're a band out of England, you know, the UK. There's somebody that usually comes in this channel that's from the UK that's not in here. She stopped coming into the channel. Beryl English, yeah, she stopped coming into the channel. And I don't know. I'll have to talk. I've got her on Facebook. I'll have to send a message through Facebook to find out why she doesn't come in the channel anymore. Probably because I don't come in that much. You know, I come in once in a blue moon. But sing to the Lord, all the earth, proclaim His salvation day after day. Sing to the Lord, all the earth, proclaim His salvation every day. Day after day, which is every day. Let's see. Sing to the Lord. See, earth proclaim His salvation day after day. I gotta remember that. See, that's where I fall apart. I can't. I gotta ask the Lord to help me remember, because I'm not doing good. I never have. Never have in my life. Even as a kid, I struggled. Let's see. Did you ever party with Roger Klein and the Peacemaker? No, I never had a chance to hook up with those guys. But I did hook up with the Pistoleros, and I did hook up with the Gin Blossoms. So Pistoleros, the singer was Lawrence Zubia. He passed away this past year. He died from COVID. But he was a singer for the Pistoleros. And he was good friends with the Gin Blossoms. And I'm good friends with Jesse Valenzuela, which is the lead guitar player for the Gin Blossoms. I met the Gin Blossoms back in 1983, 4 or 5. So, but that's what I met those guys when they were just playing little dumpy places, dive bars in Tempe, Arizona. So that's where I met those guys from. I met them back then. That was one of that was like one band I used to go see all the time. Used to check those guys out. Oh, and the other band, Mark. Oh, what's his name? I'm trying to think of the other band I would go see. After all the jacks are in their boxes and all the clowns have all gone to bed, you can hear happiness staggering on down the street, footprints dressed in red. Let's see. And the word whispers Mary, and the wind whispers Mary. So I got the Revelator Phoenix coming up with some good quotes in here from the Bible. So strongeth he is, Revelator Phoenix. I called I needed dental, and I called a dentist up here, and the dentist told me that they're not taking any new customers right now, especially high altitudes, Arizona. Yeah, I'm at 7,000 feet elevation. It might be just a hair under. It might be like, I think it might be like 69 something here. Not exactly true, but I can tell you that the tip top of the San Francisco peaks are at 12,660. So that is the highest peak level in Arizona, actually. 12,660, which is Humphreys Peak. San Francisco Peak is a little bit under that, but they're the same. But a lot of people like to call it San Francisco Peaks, but it's actually Humphreys Peak is the highest peak in Arizona. It's 12,660. So, let's see. But I am actually looking to travel northeast from Texas now. So you're going to travel. Okay, you're going to. Let's see. San Francisco Peaks. Interesting. Yeah, San Francisco Peaks, but the highest peak. Look it up. It's actually Humphreys Peak, but it's the same mountain. Same. It's just one peak kind of dips under the other. That's all. Let you tell the dentist you have cash. They will. Well, they know I have Medicare. I told them I'm under Medicare, so. See, we got people here. I gotta go to get my clothes here, because if I don't, I'm gonna lose my spot. I like this spot where I'm at, because I don't have anybody to the west of me. Well, this guy's leaving. He don't like me talking like I am. I'm scaring him off. I scared him away. He took off. I figured he'd get scared. You talk the Bible. I scare people away. You know that? I scare them completely away. When I'm talking the Bible stuff, man, it just drives people freaking crazy. They're like, I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving. Yeah, I gotta go pick up my clothes. You know, my clothes should be ready for pickup. Medicare equals no new patients. Cash. What day would you like to come in? Well, I told them I could pay cash if they don't want to accept Medicare. I'd do a cash proposition with them. But they didn't say anything, so. Davey, I'm allowed to park along the road at Lake Virgin Mary. See, I'm saying you were able to do this, Revelator, but the other guy I spoke to could not park. He got shooed away by a ranger instantly. So he probably was a non-believer. But then again, I can't really say, because I'm judging him, which I'm not. I don't want to judge anybody, because I'm not allowed to. So, thou shalt not judge, or shall be judged. You always got to remember that. So, judge shall be judged. You know, because you get judged a lot in life. You know, you just do. Davey, I'm allowed to park along the road at Lake Virgin Mary. Yeah, I'm saying you. I didn't say you couldn't. I'm just saying the guy that came after you could not. Let's see. I parked there every day for 3. See, you could get away with it. If I did the same thing, I would not get away with it. I'd love to try. I mean, it is beautiful to park over there. It's not that far from here, really. It'd give me a different perspective, you know, where I'm at. You know, I could actually get my chair out and sit out and look at the scenery, you know. You know, I don't see other YouTubers come in this parking lot. I'm here every day, so I just don't see a lot of people. I don't see anybody that's a YouTube person that comes. You know what? Another thing is, I don't see young people coming in here. I'm like, maybe I'm like amongst people that are here that we're all basically the same age, but like 20-something, I don't see that. I don't see them. I see mainly people like my age and up here, you know, camping in this parking lot. So yeah, I probably will. I got to take care of, you know, some things. It's just easier. I got things like the doctor's appointments, and I got to take care of my laundry, and, you know, your simple stuff in life, you know. What's the weather like in Phoenix, Revelator? What's the temperature down there? Since I can't look, you know, I can't Google the temperature. Let's see, I'm starting to look like older people, more around 45, but some people my age, you dumb stuff, yeah, I mean, you know, it's typical. When you're young, you do stupid things, you know. It's part of being alive. It's part of life, you know. You live and learn, right? You make mistakes. 97 Scottsdale. It's like what's it in Flag? Because I didn't look it up. It feels like about 70 degrees in Flagstaff. Feels like it's about 70, 69, 70, roughly. That'd be about right. See, 100 would be, it's about a 30-degree difference. So, yeah, 97, that would make it 71. 71, 72 degrees up here. Phoenix had a mild May. Yeah, that's unusual. Phoenix to have a mild. You know, the weather, Flagstaff up here too. Usually, we're in June. Think about it. And it's not even, usually it's a little warm during the day. But no, it's not. But I'm going to have to close it up here because I got to pick up my clothes, I got to pick up the clothes. So now I could take you with me. I could take you guys for a ride. If you guys want to go to a little dumpy place, But let's see, Operation Solar Shield is keeping it about 10 degrees cooler. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah, I'm going to take a ride to pick up my clothes. So I got to get those. I got some shorts and stuff. I just bought a couple of shirts and a pair of shorts and some socks. Let's see, time for me to roll one, and then someone actually had to handle. Yeah, somebody handled my clothes, but I will ride with you. Yeah, I want to take you guys for a ride. Take a ride on heavy. No, I can't have music on anyway. So, noodles. We got 1980 noodles in here. Hi, Mr. Davies, saying hello from upstate New York. Yeah, it's good to be part of people. It's good to have people. I used to get a person from Australia in here, and I don't get him anymore. Can't remember who he was, but he stopped coming in here a long time ago. It's the only way you can travel down the road. And as I travel down the road, and if you listen very well, there's Barrel English. We're doing okay, man. I was just talking about you. I haven't seen you come in here in a while. I'm like, where did Barrel English go? Your English watcher is here. Yeah, I see that. The English watcher is here. I'm just camping for the weekend. Okay, well, where are you camping? Upstate New York, I guess. So I can at least remember that. I got to pick up my clothes. I think I'm going to take you guys all for a ride. We're going to go for a little, it's just a small ride. It's right up this little road here. It's called Huntington Road. It's the same road that the Supercenter Flagstaff's on. And what did I do? I shopped there the other day. I got lucky and got a scooter. So, parked in handicap. And, yeah, I like my new handicap plate. I could park a lot of new places that I couldn't before. So, even with the big RV, or somewhat small RV. But anyway, I picked up a few items. Wish I had more tea. Though I can make my own. I do have tea bags. I just got to warm up some water and let it sit. Let's see. I'm up in Little Falls, New York. Okay. Hey, doesn't the Bergs talk about you? The Bergs or the Bergs channel? I was going to call it Bergs Planet. It's called the Bergs channel. There are special types of oolong too. Oolong. What is oolong? I don't know what is oolong. There are special types of oolong. Oh, oolong tea. Oh, oolong. Who sells it? Who sells oolong tea? Just so I know, I'll buy some or whatever, so I can make some other kinds of tea. Oolong tea is a type of dark tea. And I bought this tea from Walmart. It's in a gallon. It's called What is it called? Let me grab it. Hold on a second here. Let me read what it is. Hold on a second here. I can get it. Going through a half gallon of it, so it's pretty good. It's actually good tasting tea. But I put stuff in it, you know. Earl Grey tea. I drank a different type of tea. Colorado. Or 2.9 earthquake, Trinidad, Colorado. 6.4. That's a pretty good sized quake. 6.4. It's funny. You think you'd hear of earthquakes in California, but you don't hear of any earthquakes in California. Earl Grey tea is nasty, huh? I don't know. I'm not an expert with tea, but there's a guy on Inside Russia channel, and he drinks some kind of tea, but you know, whatever tea they get in Russia is different. You know, you're not going to get that here in the United States. So I go into his channel all the time, and he never will. I say, why don't you come in? Why don't you go into other people's channels? Just like I need to go on Whiplash's channel, you know, and I'm going to do that. So that's something I'm going to do. I plan on that, and believe me, I'll do it. I just got to put his message clip up so that every time he goes live, it will notify me, so then I can, you know, go into his channel. We drink our tea hot with milk. Yeah, I know. I've actually, you know, I don't have enough room in my icebox to fit milk. So that's one of the reasons I thought about getting it, but I honestly could not buy any more. My scooter, it doesn't fit that much in it, so I got what I could. I couldn't fit any more, not even one more item, unless I held it, you know. But I was looking for carbonated water. I had a hard time finding it. And then the guy went in the Mexican aisle. Mexican food. Little behold, there's like a section where there's Mexican soda pop. And there was soda water. You can make soda water really easy. All you have to do is use what you need is it's called carbon dioxide. So, and you can get a container and you fill it up, run a hose off of it, and spray the carbon dioxide into your water, and then carbonate it. You can carbonate tea. This tea that I drink that's non-carbonated, I can make it carbonated. Now, there's a guy on YouTube called the Raccoon Whisperer. You know, he bought this machine, and he says he doesn't know how to use it. Thing is, what I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna leave a message for him to go buy a 2.5 gallon, 2.5. So basically, it's a half a gallon container that holds carbon dioxide. So where you could fill that up with dry ice. You can go to the grocery store and put dry ice in it, and put it on a weighing scale, and the dry ice will turn into carbon dioxide. Or you just go to the welding shop, any welding shop, and they'll fill the tank up. You could buy the tank from them, have it filled up from them, and then they'll probably have the little tubing that you need for it to create the carbon dioxide for your drink. And then 2.5 that'll last you 5 years. You can make over thousands of gallons of carbon dioxide water. So Tyler Tube tried carbonating sauces with SodaStream. Here, I just talked about it. Here's somebody sending a message about carbonating sauces with SodaStream. SodaStream. That's something. The thing you buy is called SodaStream. Now, I went to Walmart Supercenter and I asked them if they sell the SodaStream, and they said no, we don't sell sodas. We don't sell any device that makes carbon dioxide water. He goes, but you could buy it here. I said, yeah, I know I can, but I want to make my own because it's expensive. It's over $1.50 a 2-liter bottle. You know, Street Life. Noodles you don't camp. Okay, yeah, Noodles actually said he was camping, I think. Street Life. Anyway, I'm gonna take a ride, guys. I'm gonna go. I scared another person out of the parking lot here with my talking Christian stuff. So scared him away. Raises estrogen levels, even raw. Although those people are starting to come, I'm gonna go take a ride here, guys. Let me see if hold on, Blue Eddie here. Everything's plugged in. The USB-C. 2 plugs off here. Now you could take extension and plug that. Oh, I think it just turned off. Nah, it's still charging. His lips line. Have a rat. No, I'm not lying. Let me flip this here. I gotta pick up my lawn. Let me put the tea over here. Let me get moving here. If I can do it, I'm trying. Hold on a second here. Oh, you know what else I need? Oh, I gotta close the window. Let me close the window, and I gotta get my wallet. Hold on a second here. Oh, that sucks. I scared that guy away. Hold on a second here. Whoa. Okay, we go. Let me do this. Hold on a second. We're going to take a ride to go get my let's see if I can do this. Let me do this. Okay. Let me see if I can get that focused in. Let's go get my clothes here, guys. We'll take a ride. Clothes. There's a dude living out of his car. That dude just pulled in. Got a nice truck. A nice new Ram truck. There's a guy that's been camping here a while. Oh, there's where he moved. Okay, I see. He moved. Okay, let's do this. That dude moved too. He might go grab my spot. nice and slow. Let's go get the clothes. I'll have some clean clothes here. Nice shorts. Let me kind of turn this to the right so you can see Wally World there. Oh shoot. Well, actually you will. There's people, there's the Wally World there, the Super Center, Flagstaff. But yeah, they don't allow camping. They'll let you stay in the parking lot for the day, but at night you better get out of there, they told me. I did talk to them. I used to have a little Toyota truck like that. It was just like that one. Problem is their timing belts are like rubber belts and they break. Mine broke, and when they break, your engine's trashed. $3,000 truck went to waste. That was a nice truck. Great gas mileage. There's a EMS paramedic rescue right there. Okay, let's go get the clothes here. Take a nice gentle turn. To get back so I get my camp spot back. I think I'm gonna have cauliflower, just raw cauliflower for dinner. Just eat it raw because it goes bad pretty quick. Got a CB antenna in the back there. He's got it mounted to the very bottom of his back end of that pickup truck. Whoops. That's the same exact style truck I had. Had a little extra cab on the back. I've even got it on video. Here's where we gotta go. Alright. Everything's real close. So I like that spot. I'm minutes away from everything I need. You want cigarettes? You get cigarettes. You got a barbecue. What do they got? Tamales over there. Okay, I got this car coming. Turn in here. Yeah, no, I know. Park here. Let's see, park. next to me. Same people. Alright. Some people are camping right in that parking lot. Okay, here we are. Let me call them. You know what? I gotta call them. I gotta shut the video down, and I'll tell you, because I gotta call the place to get my laundry. So we're gonna shut her down here. $10 to dump your tanks. No, you can dump your tanks for free here. Flagstaff. I got a place right on Lucky Street. I'm trying to think of the name of the station. It looks like people flush their tanks out. I would say that. Flagstaff. I'd like to, but that's not going to work. I'll just start the video back up again. How many people I got in here? Satanic is on here talking. Hold on a second here. Hold on. No, it's not the nicest. This is like the worst part of Flagstaff. Oh, it's a dump station. Yeah, you might say that. I'm gonna start the video back up. I got 13 in the house. We're gonna shut her down. I'm gonna start it back up. I'll get the crowd back. Yeah, 15 people is a pretty good crowd. Yeah, you're right. Let me give these people a call here. Hold on. I'll come right back on. So let me just do this, and then I'll start it back up again. Okay, just so you guys know what's going on here. Okay, we're gonna say goodbye, but we're gonna be back on. Okay. What about the freeway? It's like driving, I don't know. Well, Phoenix ain't much better, I'll tell you that much. But, you know, then again. Okay, let me close it down here. Hold on. Okay. We'll get it going again. Okay, bye. If I can do it. Hold on.